More than £160 million of transport improvements for Nottingham are set to get the green light from city councillors next week. The plans include a striking new footbridge over the River Trent, as well as 2 new park and ride sites. Carol Hines has all the details.
More than £9 million will be spent building a new bridge over the River Trent. It's one of more than 50 different projects to improve journeys for motorists, cyclists and pedestrians in Nottingham. The schemes will share more than £160 million in funding from the government.
This area is one of the locations we're looking at. Obviously there'll be full public consultation and we'll work with our partners to find what really is the best location that gets the most bang for our buck, gets people moving in a way that's sustainable, green and cheap and accessible.
Another big project is a new park and ride site at the Red Hill roundabout to the north of the city, where the A60 meets the A614. Buses will have priority lanes and there'll also be signal upgrades on the A60. Another new park and ride site will see 240 spaces built for the tram network at Wilford Lane, encouraging more motorists to use public transport to get to major employers around Nottingham and in the city centre. The number of parking spaces at the Phoenix Park and Hucknall tram stops will also be increased.
Perhaps at the moment they're driving in and parking up in the city. For them, they will be able to make the choice instead to use the park and ride, so they'll be able to make part of their journey by car, and then when they can, they'll be able to get on public transport by using a convenient park and ride site.
As well as a new bridge over the River Trent and increased park and ride spaces, there are also plans for more charging points for electric vehicles.
What it does really is builds on the success we've had in Nottingham in delivering really brilliant, integrated, sustainable transport transformation.
These new transport schemes are expected to get the go-ahead when the City Council's Executive Board meets next week. Carol Hines, BBC East Midlands Today, Nottingham.